Welcome back, Awakening Beauties. So glad to have you with me today. In case this is your first time joining me, my name is Robin, and this year has been a no-buy year for me. So that means I haven't been buying clothes, accessories, shoes, skincare, makeup, or housewares all year long unless I needed a replacement. Now this video I had to cut into two parts because it just got to be too long. And the topic is, what am I planning to buy after my no-buy year ends? Because I get questions about that. I've been thinking about that. I've been keeping a running list all year of, wow, I kind of need to invest in some new t-shirts and camisoles, just some basics in my wardrobe. Or, I watch a lot of beauty influencers, so I've been keeping track of what makeup and skincare is getting talked about. So that list got to be quite long, and then I got kind of sick of myself. I said, what was the point of my no-buy year if I'm just going to go out and spend all this money next year? And so those are some questions I'm thinking about. I will make another video and we will talk more about that. We will dive deeper into that. I'm sure that, I kind of consider this channel an intersection of beauty, fashion, health, and spirituality. So I cover a wide range of topics. I'm not really that niche down in my topics, but I do see a connection to all of this. We're not linear. We are multidimensional beings, and it's a spider web of psychology and spirituality that affects our spending habits, that affects everything in our life. Really, right? So not just how we spend money, but how we spend our time, how we spend time in our mind, the things that we're thinking about. And so anyways, I cut this into two parts. This part is going to be about the makeup that I'm interested in. And please leave a comment below if you've tried any of this makeup that I'm covering, or I may cover some skincare, but if you've tried any of this makeup that I'm talking about, leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts were about it. And if you think that there's another product that is better than that, because I'm by no means an expert on cosmetics, and I've really been learning a lot over the past year and a half, but my knowledge is not maybe any better than yours. So let me know if you're using even a drugstore brand that you think is really good, like especially mascara. That's the one thing I'm really looking for. Let me know. So anyways, let's get into part 2 of what I want to buy after my no-buy year ends. I have so many things on this list. I feel like I'm like, wow, I sound pretty materialistic when I look at this list. But you have to remember, I've been writing this list for the past year. So, there's a lot of things on there. A new curling iron would be nice. My curling iron has had better days, and it looks pretty funky at this point. I put on here makeup brushes, better makeup brushes, but I got some makeup brushes for my birthday, so that is already taken care of.
And then this one?
Yeah. Okay. It's only been a year that I've been talking about these brushes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy set, right? Yep. This is the Angie by BK Beauty Hot and Flashy set. I've been wanting this so long. Thank you, baby. Another thing I've been wanting is a camera. An actual camera for filming my videos. I've been filming with my iPhone all year, and while it works great and it is handy to do, I would kind of like to get a video camera of something, like a Canon or something that I can film videos with. I think that would be good. Now, makeup. I'm not even gonna get into skincare because there's, there's like an endless supply of skincare. For now, I'm keeping my skincare rather simple after that nasty rash that I had a few months ago. So, but makeup. I love makeup, and really I feel like makeup was one of the things that was starting to get me into trouble last year when I started spending a lot of money. Yeah, I've really tried. I am going to do a declutter, and that video probably won't go up until after the new year. with my schedule right now, but I am going to declutter makeup. I'm probably getting makeup for Christmas, so then it'll make it much easier to part with certain makeup that I've been holding on to. But something I really want to invest in is a new eyeshadow palette. And I need to be really discerning because there's so many palettes out there. But of all the ones that are out there, what I want with a new makeup palette is something very different from what I currently have. Like I have kind of like a lot of like my husband bought me the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette for my birthday, and I love that palette. And I also have the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, which he bought me for Christmas last year. And I love those palettes, but what I really want is something very different than what I currently have. And some of the ideas, I have some of them over here in my loves list on Sephora, and one of them is the Natasha Denona Yucca eyeshadow palette because it is very different. The colors are greens and yellows and golds and oranges, and will these work for me? I'm not sure, but I don't have anything like that. And so that's sort of why I was drawn to that. Another one that I'm drawn to is, it's also Natasha Denona, the retro eyeshadow palette. Maybe it's not different enough. It looks beautiful, and it is more of those purples and mauve colors. And I do love that. But maybe it's not different enough. Not as different as the Yucca palette is. But the palette that just came out that really has my attention is the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. That one has piqued my interest and made me really get excited about the thought of owning that palette. And it's been a long time since I felt, well, not a long time, because the I Need a Nude made me very excited because I said, I think that's like the perfect everyday palette for me. Like I would use that day in and day out. And I do now. I use it pretty much every day. So the Pretty Grunge though, like there's just something very cool about that. I mean, I'm 51 and I am drawn to that palette. Age is only a number, right? But yeah, I feel like I could do some really fun smoky eyes, and some that were appropriate for daytime for work. But then if I imagine who is this person that I'm imagining? What kind of life do I have that I am going out on the town after work? But I do imagine that. I imagine myself whipping out that palette and just grunging up my eyes and the metallics in it even more. And who am I? Am I going dancing? What am I doing? I'm in bed by 9 o'clock at night. But one can dream. And that's the great thing about makeup, is it sort of lends itself to dreaming about the kind of life that you want to create for yourself. So there is actually a lot of makeup in my loves section of my Sephora account. I put these in here as loves because they're things that I want to try. I want to also try some new stick eyeshadows. Now, the ones that I have are from Thrive Cosmetics, and they're very good, and I really enjoy them. But I want to try some other brands because I think I've maybe only had 1 or 2 other eyeshadow sticks from other brands through the years. It's not typically something I bought for myself. In fact, those weren't ones that I bought for myself either. They came in the Sephora gifts. So I didn't invest anything in them, and I didn't really care for them. They were too dry. I see that the Charlotte Tilbury, the Color Chameleon eyeshadow pencil, they get a lot of good reviews. The Bobbi Brown Longwear Waterproof Cream eyeshadow stick gets rave reviews, and there's so many beautiful colors. So let me know down below in the comments, have you tried either one of those? And if you have, what did you love about it, or what did you not love about it? Just, you know, I need some reviews. Please let me know. I also want to try some different blushes. I'm looking for cream blushes or liquid blushes. I want to try the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. I did try it out in the store and I really loved it. I'm also interested in the Westman Atelier Mini Palette Baby Cheeks Lip and Cheek Cream Blush. That's a long name, Westman Atelier. You need to change that name. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's gotten great reviews. It looks beautiful. Sephora doesn't sell Persona, but Persona has gotten a lot of great reviews. Interested in that as well. Mascara I'm on the hunt for. I've tried a lot of different ones a few different ones this year, and there weren't really any winners. And I think that if I could have broken my no-buy parameters and just tried different brands, I might have found my mascara soulmate. And so let me know below, please, if you have a mascara recommendation. I am definitely looking for those. I've heard good things about the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, so I do intend to purchase that one. And I don't think I have any other mascaras in here. Oh, I have Benefit Cosmetics Fan Fest Fanning and Volumizing Mascara. So I do have that on my my loves list, and I want to try that one. But those are the only two. Those are the only two that I have on here. And I know, like, there's so many. There's so many drugstore mascaras. Maybe there's a great one out there that I haven't tried yet. So I'm on the search, desperately seeking a mascara. Please apply below and let me know. Also looking for, so those are the main things that I intend to invest in next year. When I was talking about, I just recently, my last video, in fact, was an empties and a declutter, basically, of products that I've gone through. I used up 3 different lip pencils. So I really would love to try some different brands of lip pencils. I've got on here the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner. That's supposed to be really good. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop there. I think I'm going to stop there because I have a lot of things on my list that I intend to invest in makeup-wise next year. But I have to do it judiciously. And, you know, just like talking about all these things that I want to get kind of brings me back into reality of what the purpose was of this year. And yes, I've been keeping an ongoing list of things that I want to buy after my no-buy year is up. But will I? I don't know, because I do want next year to be a low-buy year for me. I do want to set a budget and you know, not for nothing, but I do want to be able to do more reviews on this channel and give my unbiased thoughts, because there's so many influencers making videos and talking about products, and many of them are sponsored, and you don't know what to think. I don't think I'll ever do a sponsored video when it comes to makeup or maybe even skincare, unless it's something like the Nira laser that I use, that I bought myself, that I saw definite results. And so those are the types of things that I like to give unbiased reviews about. And when I was going through my empties and when I was editing that video, I recognized in myself that I was saying, this was really good. I liked this. I enjoyed this. And would I buy it again? Yes or no? And what I realized is, like, well, maybe some of these companies wouldn't love that type of review when I say, yes, this was really good, or, you know, it did the job. It was nothing special, and maybe you can find something less expensive than this if it was something a little bit more expensive. But I find that I'm really picking up on the way that, you know, and I'm not saying anything negative about these influencers, but I'm not trying to like talk smack about them. But when they're like, I'm obsessed with this, and I hear that word over and over and over, I'm obsessed, and I'm like, you shouldn't be you're using that word too liberally. You should not be obsessed about anything. Very few things. Obsession is not actually a good word. And I know it's just, you know, it's the cool way to describe how excited they are about a product. But I really think that we need to rein it in a little bit, right? It's just makeup. And You know, some makeup is awesome and some things I wear and I'm just like, wow, this is pretty amazing. I'm loving this product. But would I ever say I'm obsessed with a product? I don't know. I mean, maybe I would. Maybe I'm going to start talking like them in 2024. Who knows? I'm obsessed. I really went off on a tangent there. The point is, all of that is to get you to spend money. And I don't want to do that. Like, yes, I have an affiliate link to Amazon and a couple other things, but you don't have to use my affiliate code. And I'm not here to try to promote overspending. I'm not here to try to encourage you to buy something that you can't afford. And this makeup is so expensive, and you should be judicious, and you should be getting unbiased opinion about something and not just a first impression. Although I love first impressions, but you know, sometimes you wear something and then it's like, really didn't wear well during the day. And often you never hear those reviews about how something did later on. So I hope that I can be sort of an encouragement for moderation, really, in your spending, because I never want to be responsible for getting people to spend money that they don't have and to get into financial debt, trying to maintain a certain image and lifestyle. So, I mean, that is definitely not what I'm about. I'm trying to change those habits within myself as well. So I feel like I really rambled in this video, and I was just talking about, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And yeah, I got sick of hearing myself saying that. So I'm gonna close this video. I don't know, this may be one of the worst videos I've ever made. I don't know. You can let me know below. Is this the worst video I ever made? Be nice, please. Be nice. We're a kind and compassionate place right over here, okay? Well, until next time, I really have enjoyed making this video, beating myself up, and I hope you've enjoyed it too, and I appreciate that you took the time to watch if you're still watching at this point. And until next time, just remember to be kind to yourself. You're doing great.